Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Heretic on the Black Plague Possesses the difficulty. Played through the Heretic plus Hexen re-release on the Kex Engine. We are doing all levels with a 1 start, and this is E1M9, the secret level of the first episode of Heretic, the Graveyard. Let's begin. And begin we shall by grabbing some wand crystals, and also, you can push these pods into your enemies. And you might even get some silly infights going on as a result of that. But you might also get hit by these ghostly undead warrior axes if you're in their way. Which is not ideal because, as you can see, they deal a ton of damage. Which is why it's good to dodge them. But even if you do take a lot of damage in this level, it's no big deal because there are a lot of crystal vials that you can just pick up. And don't worry about ammo either, because here's a crystal geode. Man, we took a lot of damage, didn't we? Indeed we did. But for those damage enthusiasts, there's something I need to show you after I deal with this fellow. We're going to ignore these guys and go over to this specific ray. Behind it, push the button and go into this area, which will give you a Mystic Urn. And what does the Mystic Urn do? It heals you up to 100 health. No matter what, if you're at like 1 health, it goes up to 100, no matter what. Anyways, now we're fully healed up. I did deliberately take damage there just to show you the power of the Mystic Urn. We can go and finish off the rest of these enemies. Using the power of the pods if you wish. But you can also be a hit scan Harry very easily, as a matter of fact, with the power of auto aim and being able to look up and down. Yeah, I know some viewers get sick from this. Ooh, the Duke Nukem effect, they call it sometimes, but Raven did it first, baby. But anyways, we got just about everything in this part, but we still need to get the Morphobum. And we got the silver shield here. And here is a quartz flask. And we got the gauntlets of the necromancer. And we can probably use them here. So let's do this. Let's do just that. I see you. Zap. I'm fighting nitro golems in groups of these, like where there will be regular golems amongst nitro golems. Ideally you want to target the nitro golem first, but that might not always be doable whenever there are golems immediately in your vicinity. But it's no big deal. The real thing you want to watch out for is that neither of the other golems get near you on your side while you're zapping one, because the other's just gonna smack your face in. Because you aren't stunning them. Anyways, we're going into here to kill these nitro golems. Grab the yellow key, press this button to lower a tome of power, and when we try to grab it, there will be disciples of the Sparrow, so let's chickify at least one of them. Good old auto aim messed up and tried to throw 2 eggs at one. Oh well. Better one than none, I'd say. And yes, we missed a few golems on our way. But we have quartz flasks We have crystal vials. And over here, at this specific wall, is a secret with a bag of holding. Which means now we can carry more ammo. Yippee. Let's grab all the extra little bits of ammo that we weren't able to grab earlier due to us being so full from eating all the others. Yum. Simply delicious, is it not? Right, so we got the yellow key out of that area, which we can use to open this up. And what we're going to do in this area is immediately take a right, start moving in a sort of counterclockwise motion. To deal with the gargoyles. Especially the fire gargoyles. And occasionally poke at the ghostly nitro golems. Because this room is full of ghosts. On lifts. And someone I knew mentioned this is a place where they raise the dead because this is a graveyard and they're ghostly enemies. Alright, let's move clockwise this time. Miss all our shots by shooting the wall. Why not? You can kind of curve back and forth depending on which enemies are on which side. Sometimes you'll have better luck than me killing certain enemies in certain areas. Sometimes you'll have worse luck. But as long as you're moving around, you should be hunky-dory. But make sure you press that button either way, because it leads into this place. This place opens up with this nitro golem guarding a quartz flask and the green key. If you really want to get some extra ammo, you can go around these platforms to try and grab some claw orbs, maybe some crystal vials if you took any damage in that encounter, because there's plenty to go around. Look how many quartz flasks I have. This is a generous level. At least to me it is. There's another quartz flask there too. And if you didn't grab the one over here, make sure you do. But we have the green key now, so let's go into the green room and look here. When this closes, you'll need the blue key in order to get out. So when you go into here, make sure you're ready to lock in. Shouldn't be an issue though, because we have the power of the Dragon Claw, and also I've been told my videos are pretty dark, and upon seeing them myself, yes, they are. I'm still figuring out what was causing that. I think it was a color profile, some 10-bit shenanigans. But we have a torch now, so let's lighten the video up. Hopefully things should be looking better by now. But also, look, there are arrows here. Oh, that's bad level design. But they just point you to where the button is. So it's not a big deal. Anyways, here's a shadow sphere, and on this side is the ethereal crossbow. I'm surprised they give you it this late into the level, but it's not a problem. But we aren't going to use it right now because Dragon Claw is just better right now. So let's use the shadow sphere though, dodge these attacks, and the reason why I use the shadow sphere, yeah, you see those axes? Yeah, there are undead warriors right behind me. Now we can use a Tome of Power and use either the Dragon Claw or even the crossbow. Might as well get some use out of it, right? And you know what? Tome staff for you, loser. So, the spoils of our victory here include the blue key, a ring of invincibility, the wings of wrath, and a feeling of satisfaction of a job well done. Anyways, let's go into here, and let's use the ring just to say we did, and the tome. Yeah, because these fire gargoyles in particular, yeah, they suck ass, so let's deal with them. Let's push this button. Let's plant some time bombs. And blow up everything. Should be just about everything, though. Except for this map scroll. And yes, that was the exit. But you can double check to make sure you've killed everything by looking at the stats counter. For those who were not paying attention and have 19 out of 20 items, remember, press this button, which is behind that specific grave, which will open up this area with the fancy schmancy lighting, and it gives you a mystic urn. So let's fly for the rest of the video. Woo! Yeah, in order to lower this, you have to go into these sectors, but that's pretty much it. And that is the graveyard. And yeah, it's pretty strange that they added that mystic urn into that one area. Looks really fancy in that one spot too. But yeah, you just go behind the one grave, you press the button that's there, and you get this mystic urn, which will heal you for 100 health, no matter what. And it's pretty interesting inclusion, I think. But other than that, there's pretty much nothing else that has deviated too much from the original, aside from texture changes, of course, and some lighting changes and all that stuff. Definitely an interesting map because it has a lot of ghost enemies, and I do mean a lot of ghost enemies. Like, the only non-ghost enemies are gargoyles, I believe, but yeah, that's the way it goes. But we are done with the graveyard. Stay tuned for the next video where we go into E1M9, the penultimate level of the first episode, the crypts. But until then, I'll see you when I see ya. So see ya.